Bonjour everyone, Matt and Blue here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. Make sure if you are not subscribed to go ahead and subscribe and push that notification bell so that you can know when I upload. So today, I decided I'm going to rate my old hairstyles. I decided to do this because I was thinking about how I curl hair and I was thinking about how I used to do these choppy ass layers and weaves. Like literally the layers was like this. Okay. And also I was laughing at the fact that, I don't know, I think it was this thing back in the day in Detroit that when you curled hair, the first row would be like straight and the rest would be curled. Don't know why. And I actually do have old videos on my YouTube, but I've blocked them. I made them private. They were like compilation videos of different hairstyles, a combination of myself, family, and mannequin heads, because I had no clients, and I think it had to be 08 or 2009. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hide these videos, and then maybe one day when I'm all big and people know me, and I'm great, we can go back and be like, So I'm on my Facebook, this album called Hair and Stuff. I have like 4 of these. This is my main, oh my God. I'm gonna do this one first. Let me just start by saying my aunt was the MVP. Like out of everybody in my family, I think back in Detroit, I did my cousin, 2 of my cousins' hair the most. And then when I moved here to Arizona, my aunt, she probably just wanted her hair done all the time, but she would let me do anything. Now this particular hairstyle I did on my mannequin head. I'm gonna post that one too. It's a quick weave. I hate quick weaves. Don't do them. Hate quick weaves. I just be like, why are you getting a quick weave? You want something quick, get a wig. But she saw this hairstyle on my mannequin and then she wanted it. So here it is. I'm still looking down because it's on my phone, but first of all, the hair was trash. Let's start with that. My auntie was famous for getting $2.99 a pack hair. And honestly, this is 09, so I really didn't know better either. Like, I was not wearing bundles then. I was wearing Milky Way or Ruby Velvet, Bobby Boss. But okay, so this next picture is my sister. I'm gonna put them up. Is this from 09? No, this is not from 09. I posted this on my Facebook in 09, but these pictures have to be from 08 or earlier because this is my house in Detroit and I moved from there in 08. So, okay, see, I like this hairstyle, but them edges had no chance. Let's talk about the fact that if you had any baby hairs or any hairs anywhere, I was braiding it, which is why I was braiding it. Oh my God. So you're gonna see a lot of family. So one big hairstyle that was big in Detroit that I never could do, still can't do to this day, were called under braids. And it's basically a French braid, like the real life French braid, the invisible braid with hair added. This was my attempt at under braids. And low key, my sister didn't have no hair. And I could not really get my swoops down packed either. So yeah. This was my very first invisible part. Okay, so the technique that I decided to do was to lay the tracks one on top of each other and then take the ends of the hair, clip it off, and then glue it to the tracks to cover it. This is February 2010. When people still get invisible parts, I'd be like, why? Why? So, let me go to my next hair album. Ciao. This hairstyle I actually like. I used to do crazy braids, or I used to like to braid. This is actually on a mannequin, but oh my god, I need to find some older pictures to just throw in there. But I liked this hairstyle. Okay, this is my auntie again, wearing ugly hair. Now this particular hair was hair that already came curled, so it was rolled up and ugly like. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So back in the day, I did not know how to make hair fall in the face. So this person told me, first of all, this is when I was still doing hair at people's house. Don't do that anymore. This person told me that they wanted hair like this. But I didn't really know how to do that. I just knew how to part the hair on the side and lay the tracks going like this. So I remember her daughter was like, I thought you wanted a hair in your face. And she was like, did she fuck up? Not in a bad way, but that's just how this person talked. And I was just like thinking to myself, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, this is that. I mean, what year is this? 2010. Child. Okay, I already told y'all my auntie was trifling with the hair. This is totally her fault. Look at this. That was definitely synthetic. Oh my gosh, it's too many bad pictures. Oh my god. This is again 2010, and look how I did her bang. Why was it so short? Okay, let me just say that I am practically self-taught as a hairstylist. So growing up, my mom taught me what she knew. She did hair back in the day. So she taught me how to braid. So I started off braiding. I knew how to braid. Can't pay me to braid today. I hate braiding. But I pretty much had to learn how to do everything. Like my first sewing I did on my friend with red and green clothing thread and a clothing needle. And then when I moved to Arizona, my auntie showed me her way that she do sew-ins. But I had no professional training at this point. Let me share this picture of me. So it was a style where you did the bang like this. It was so ugly. Oh my gosh. I gotta get out of 2010. I mean, now this I actually like. I mean the cut is all. Here go the layers I was talking about. So the cut is all wrong, but I love me a little Bobbiana. I remember this girl too. So I mean I ain't mad at that one. Now this one, look at the cut. She loved this though. She gave me a hug. Like she really liked it. Look at these layers. But that's how I cut layers. If I could find a picture I did from hair school, them bad boys was choppy too. Like back in Detroit, that's how they did layers. I swear, because I used to buy so many DVDs in the back of this hair magazine. I can't remember the name of the hair magazine, but it had so many DVDs. And I think I bought a sew-in one. I bought I think quick weave one. I think, or it might have been a ponytail one. A lot of them I bought from this hairstylist named The Difference Is. She does bomb work still. I think she's in Atlanta now, but I bought a lot of them. But they really used to take like dollar store scissors and chop the fuck out of their hair. So that's how I knew to chop the fuck out of the hair. At this point, let me see, what year is this? 2010, I had started hair school but got kicked out. Or didn't get kicked out, but I had to leave. So I knew how to cut technically, but yeah. I mean, everybody wanted a freaking invisible part because it's so hot in Arizona, but I hate them dang old things. Okay, let's see if we get something good up here. I got it in 2010. Have to. And again, look at these choppy layers because feathers were big. We want the hair to be feathered, so to do that you gotta have some layers. So again, with the choppy layers, and that hair was layered, baby, from the top to the bottom. Child. Okay, here's this one. I hated the color combination. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Hated it. When she brought it, I was like, and the lengths of hair was literally like 16-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch. This picture, the original, I'm missing somewhere. I didn't see it. But I used to do sew-ins, and then on the part I would do crochet. So that's what that is. I mean, that's literally how I wore my hair. When I started to transition, I used to redo it every 3 weeks. And I used to cut my hair every time. That or an ugly invisible part. I'm not gonna. This was the only quick weave I did on myself. So I started off with this hair, which was a sew-in. Invisible part sew-in. Hey, madam with the braces. And then when that got old, I put that thing in a quick weave. I cut it up, and this is what we have. Okay. Okay, let me try to get somewhere. Let me come back. This is one of those ugly ones, but my auntie was the real MVP. There are no words. There's another one with short hair that's 100 times worse than that. This person was from Detroit too, and they wanted them 3D twisties there. With the ponyana. Okay. Oh, this was my first wig. Is this my first wig? This might have been the first wig I ever made, and it was for hair school. Come on, green hair. And fun fact, the person that colored that wig does my hair to this day. Because I don't hop around. Yeah, y'all gotta stop hopping. So y'all know the bad little kid that be bad in all my videos? Look at her. Look at her when she was a little bookie. My little Similac. Is this the one when I put Similac on the beads? No, one of the hair videos or pictures I did of her, I put Similac in her beads. Like I spelled out Similac with beads. Oh my god, this was at my first job, fresh out of hair school. I need to find my hair. I had colored my sister's hair and gave her some little highlights. Look at my Similac. This was the only short hair I ever. I still can't do short hair to save my life. I mean, I'm not mad at that, but I can't do short hair. I wonder if this is the day I got fired on my day off. Can't remember. Let me go to my hair school album. See, first of all, the camera quality. Okay. Here's another invisible part, and this person is so shady. She's like, I want an invisible part, but sometimes your part's gonna be invisible. But she still came to me after that, and since I've been working here, this was me trying to curl hair like they do in Detroit. I cannot do Detroit curls to save my life. I just wish I would have learned how to do hair in Detroit, because I pretty much taught myself. Then I did hair in Arizona, and I went to a palm color school. So yeah, I mean, I had to just figure it out. Oh, this is my aunt, and I actually cried. I went to the bathroom and cried. Because one thing about me, I'll be back. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Anywho, one thing about me, if I cannot do a hairstyle cute, I'm going to cry. If somebody don't like their hair, I'm going to cry to this day. Like if somebody get their hair done by me, they don't come back, I'm going to cry. I'm like, oh my god, they didn't like it. I'm going to cry. So I don't really know how to do short hair still to this day. So I just wasn't getting it, and there was nobody there to teach me. First of all, that you're supposed to mold short hair. Finally, the only black teacher came out and helped me a little bit, but at that point, I was already in the bathroom crying. That's not the first time I cried. I also cried when, oh my god, I wish I had this picture. Okay, I gotta tell you a story real quick. So I also cried when I was doing a color correction on this lady, and they pulled me away because I was like one of 3 black kids, and a black lady needed a relaxer, so they pulled me away to do the relaxer. So they pulled another student who had already been there a while to finish the color correction. When it was time for that lady to come back, she was like, oh, I want her to do it. The other girl, and I was just like, but I didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, what did I do? Like, I was so sad. And the girl was like, you know, sometimes they just want to come to somebody who's, you know, been on this longer. Mind you, we're in a hair school anyways. I mean, we're all there to learn. People just want to get their hair done for the cheap. And then don't even be tipping. I mean, my people did. But I went in the bathroom and I cried. I was like, what did I do? I'm about to cry now thinking about it. And then the first time I cried was the first time I went to hair school. So I had to leave hair school. Long story short, they did not have my financial aid together, and I had to leave or pay $1,800 a month. And I was like, so my auntie had short hair when I first moved to Arizona, and at this time, I can't remember if she was relaxed or natural, and she was pregnant with a little Similac. And back in the day when I first went to hair school in 2008, when it was time for, we learned a thing: hair color, hair cutting, heat styling, relaxers. At the end of that lesson, we had to bring a real person in and do it, like test out basically. So I brought my auntie in for a relaxer. She had short hair. She showed me a short hairstyle that she wanted. I know what I was doing. I had a white teacher who didn't know what the hell she was doing either. When it came to black stuff, like literally she was asking me, well, how do you relax your hair? How do you do relaxer? How do you do a wrap? You want to show the class? No, bitch, I don't. She ended up getting fired because she sucked. But I looked at the picture. I did not know you're supposed to mow short hair. I tried to do my auntie's hair. It was ugly. I ran in the bathroom, busted out crying because I don't know what I'm doing, and I hate not knowing what I'm doing. I'm going to cry. I'm gonna cry. One thing about me, I'm gonna cry. So this girl's in the bathroom, Jade, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, I can't know what I'm doing. So at that time, I was in workshop. So you do 8 weeks of workshop, then you go into the point, if you have your 320 hours, you go into the point where you work in the classroom like twice a week, I think, and then you're on the floor actually working on people. So she was in that part where you're actually working on people. And the teacher, who had been there forever, Terrence, he was the only black guy, or black person in general at that time. So he came into my classroom to help me. Now the hairstyle he gave my auntie was a little bit old school. I mean, Terrence was old school. So everybody was like, oh, that's cute. I mean, my auntie was just like, and at this time, she didn't even have a car. And at this time, I don't think she lived far from where my school was, but she had to catch the bus home. And she was not liking how she looked. And my auntie just be letting me do stuff. Okay, let me see what year I can go into. Child, and okay, back in the day, this was the first time we bought virgin hair from AliExpress or Alibaba. It was trash. The closure stayed fat. And back in the day, I didn't know how to do closures. So guys, that is it. This video was entirely too long, so I have to do a part 2. So stay tuned for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and TTYL.